Hey, I'm recording another video on Nvidia because I think there's going to be a really nice example here. This is a live recording, so let's see how it plays out. As you can see now, the Nvidia has now reached the previous resistance area, and it's actually showing what's called a bear 180. Well, it's not finished yet, so this one needs to finish, but it's more or less like a bear 180, where the red one takes out complete the green one. This is Oliver Velez technique. What I'm looking for is basically that the last powerful red bar needs to, green bars needs to be taken out. And as you can see down here in this area, I got it a little bit wrong earlier because the green bar did not get taken out. It just got pinched with a small tail, but it didn't get taken out. So this green bar here needs to be taken out. You can also see the same thing here on the 3-minute chart, which is more or less the first video I did was on the 3-minute chart, and where the entry was actually from the 3-minute up here. So now I'm looking again to see if this area can get taken out of about here. So this is what we're waiting for. And it has to be taken out basically by a closing candle. In this case I could be premature because we touched the the resistance area here. So this could actually be, I'll remove this line, this could be a little bit before. We still have 30 seconds before the candle close. And if it closes around here, I would imagine that the next candle is going to go a little bit upwards, if not all the way up here to this box, then at least go up to this area before falling down. And I will put my stop on top of the red one. Now we have 13 seconds left, and you can see that the red bar has now taken out the whole body of the green bar. It's not of the tail and up in here, the spike up here, and this of course is a little bit problematic, but that's the name of the game. Here we go. So here the next one opens. I'll just immediately put in my trade so we can follow it and monitor it here. There we go. And then I will adjust my stop to right on top of the red bar. Press OK. So now I'm having a short running because of the red bar taking over the green bar power. And what I would like to see is that this candle just goes down for 3 minutes and closes, because that will be it. You can say, well, what is your target? Is it 1 to 3 or 2 to 3 or 1 to 4? Well, technically I could do like this and measure out the whole move so far and say, where is 38%? Well, 38% is, let me see, is down here, and then we have 50%, which is down here. So this could be two areas that I would be looking for. Not this line here. I can make this one another color so we don't get confused about that one. There we go. So the black ones here would actually be my targets if I need to have a target. But I don't really believe in those targets, because at the end of the day the market is going to tell you when the trade is going to finish. So the market could technically fall all the way down here and then show me a signal for me that I need to change my trade and say this is where I need to close it. Like you can see here, when you enter the short up here, and if you have a target which is down here, you will miss this complete entire move. And for me, there was no reason to try and figure out how to measure this out to say how long it's going to fall, because down here the market told me, well, if you short it up here and if you short it here, the trade will be over right there. So that's quite easy. While we're waiting for the price to continue, I will just show you a very cool thing here. This is called the MA20 halt. You can see price goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up over the 20 and the 200, goes down, goes up. And here on the 3-minute, you can see the price now is getting halted by both the 20 and the 200, which is also close together. So that means if you need to find the entry for a buy signal here, you basically just need to see when price takes out the red bar and turns into a green bar, which happens right there. So from here and then to the move up, first move up is $5, second move up is $6. So this is actually where the signal comes. And now you can see my price actually went and hit the first target that I did. While I was recording this video, I didn't get to close it right there. Of course, now price is trying to retrace back to this previous support area. And by going down here, it just pulled out the stops already. I will try and wait and see if I can be so lucky that price will go down and hit this 20 moving average again. I hardly believe it because Nvidia is really powerful, but let's see. But of course this should have been the area where I took my money off the table, because this is just a scalp. So when I came down to the 38% area, which also happens to coincide with the 20 moving average, that would have been more than fine. What I don't like it now is also that this tail is longer than the body itself on the 3 minute. This is really bad sign. It's a really, really bad sign for my trade. But I have to wait it out. This is the thing with the trading, that you have to mentally wait it out. Take the time that you need for the candle to close. And this one has 2 minutes more of trading before it closes. So I have to wait it out. It would though make sense that it go down and touches the line in order to retest this low. As you can see, it's on the way now. And the minute it touches the line, I will be more than happy. I'm getting ready. This is just a scalp. Remember that this is against the trend. So of course the most profitable would be to enter the long ones here and then follow all the way up here. This is just a scalp. And it's done live. This is the Danish time down here, not the US time. If I point down here, you can actually see New York time says 11:52:46. Okay, it seems like that the price is really not going to go down the rest of the way to this area. It's having a hard time. There's 1 minute left. Could be that this area here underneath here is very strong support area. Of course, this is an uptrend. But the most important thing here is that you understand the basics, that when this red one here takes out the green one, you enter the short. And you wait for price to go back to some kind of support level, which in this case is the 38%, and the blue line, which it hits right now. So now I can close the trade. There you go. And as I can see, I got from 739.04 to 737.62. So that's around $1.40. Of course, if I had 1,000 shares, this would be very funny. Nevertheless, this was example and it was actually done live. So I repeat again, the principle was that when the red bar takes out the green completely, you can see if you have the sun shining here, the sun will not really hit the green bar. The red has now taken over the power of the green, of the up move, and you can clearly see the 20 moving average pointing upwards, so there's no difference. This is an up move. But this was an example of a small scalp. So when the red takes out the green, you short, and then you look for the first area of where it should be probably going, which is the 38% level, which I measured out with Fibonacci. I can do it again so you can see it here. Fibonacci, measure, there we go, 38%. This is the 50%, and as we talk now, we might as well see it goes down to the 50%. We never know. I just took it with the 25% because most of the cases it doesn't go longer than this. Doesn't mean it cannot go here. It probably will now, but the 38% retracement is the first one, and it happens most of the time. So this was not free money, but it was enough for me to say, well, this was the area. Actually, another way some people also use the trading is that they use a trend line. So if you can see this is the move up, retracement, move up. You can say, well, when the next retracement when the next move up gets broken, which it does here, I enter the trade. So you can see the move up, retracement, move up, and break of trend line. Break of trend line, there you go.